A dataset in R can represent missing values by the NA symbol for not available. In this video, I'll introduce you to handling NA data elements through a few easy examples. So we can create a vector with NA symbols by using the NA symbol. So let's say we have 1, 2, 3, NA 5, NA 7, for example. So that'll create a vector, and we have a couple of NA elements. If we have a vector and we want to test if there's any NA elements, we could use the is.NA on the vector. And this will give a true or false for each element if it's a valid numeric value, or is it NA. So we have two NAs set to true. If we want to test an entire vector to see if any are NA, we can just use the any function. So any is a v will return true if any of the values have NA. And in this case, it is true. If we want to compute something such as the mean over an NA data set or a data set with NA elements, let's say we do mean on v. It just returns NA. But we have a convenient way around that by using mean v na.rm. So that means remove the NAs and compute without them, as if they weren't even there. And we get a mean of 3.6 in this case. We can also use summary on v, which will tell us how many NAs are in the data set. Here we have 2. We can sort a list with NAs. So if we do a regular sort, it acts as if the NAs aren't even there, or it removes them. Or we can leave them in there. We can do something like sort na.last equals true, which tells sort to put the NAs at the end and sort everything else normally. So here we have the NAs are pushed to the back. Let's say we have another vector. Let's call this one W. And we have 1, 2, 3. And this time, instead of NAs, our source of data put -1s. So if we have a data set like this with a bunch of -1s for invalid data elements, and we want to use this in R, so if we look at W, so we have our -1s, but our -1s really represent invalid or not available data points. So what we can do is use W. Anywhere where W is equal to 1, any element, we'll set it to, sorry, not 1, -1. We set it to NA. And if we check the contents of W now, you'll see that all the -1s have been turned into NA elements. And that's just a few of the things you can do with NA elements in R. And that concludes this introduction to NA in R.